Hey there, Contractor Cat here with Overseas Contractor Academy, and today I'm going to be answering a question that we got an email from a guy named John. John wants to know what is a Haji shop, so we're going to cover that today. It should be a really quick and easy, simple answer, and hopefully now you know a little something. So impart some knowledge today. See you in 12 seconds. Okay, so what is a Haji shop? And if you've watched any of these movies that are based in Iraq or Afghanistan, basically you'll hear a lot of the characters refer to the Haji shop, or oh, look out for the Hajis and all that. And if you're in the US and you don't have Muslim friends, you probably have no clue what the hell that means or where it came from. If you're old as dirt like me and Haji was a character on Johnny Quest when you were a kid, like that's what you're thinking. And no, in the cartoon, Haji was actually an Indian guy, so racism alert. You know, Haji is not an Indian name at all. But the Haji is an Arabic term that means someone who has made the Hajj, and the Hajj is the pilgrimage to Mecca. So, and it's something they're supposed to do at one point in their life. Is they're supposed to go to Mecca, which is the holiest site in Islam. It's in Saudi Arabia, and they do the things that they're supposed to do there. And once in their lifetime, they're supposed to go do that. And obviously, some people, if they're well off, they can do it more. If they're more religious, they can do it more, whatever. So, but Haji for American forces kind of became this slang term to refer to anyone that is indigenous to where you're at, because Haji a lot of times refers to an Arabic person, but obviously if you're in Afghanistan, they are not Arabic, they are Afghani. And so, but you'll still hear the term, and how that ended up happening is it was a bleed over effect from guys going to Iraq and being stationed here in the Middle East, and then their next tour is over in Afghanistan, and what do they call the local national guys? They're all Hajis. It just means that they're local. It's not really all that derogatory per se, because there's a whole slew of derogatory things that are used, especially like if there's some fighting or whatever. But Haji is typically not considered all that derogatory. It just refers to someone who's made the Hajj technically, and so basically a Muslim person. So there you have that. Okay, and so a Haji shop is obviously a shop on the base run by a local national. And so on every base there will be shops that sell like sunglasses and DVD movies and trinkets and jewelry and that kind of stuff, keepsakes and all that. And it's kind of cool. Like I said, I got my Iraq t-shirts and Afghanistan t-shirts. All those come from like a Haji shop, you know. It's sometimes from the PX2, but you know, the better ones, believe it or not, the more cool designs, they come from the Haji shop ones. So, but you know, this is where you buy gifts to give people back home, because of course they're never going to go to Iraq or Afghanistan themselves, hopefully. So, yeah, you go to the Haji shop and you buy a hookah, or you buy some kind of like camel bone little jewelry case, whatever it is, or you know, Kurdish daggers. They've got all kinds of stuff at the Haji shop, and so that's where a Haji shop came from. You got a Haji, person who's made the Hajj, and shop is they let these guys, once they've cleared their background and screened them properly and all that, they let them come up and set up like little bazaars and little shops on the bases overseas, and you can buy little keepsakes and trinkets from them. And so it just becomes sort of the lingo here, hey, I'm gonna go to the Haji shop. And so if you've ever seen that in like Green Zone and what was the one about EOD in Iraq where Jeremy Renner's in it? I forgot. But at any rate, all these movies about Iraq and Afghanistan, if you hear people saying Haji and Haji shop, that's what it is. Okay, so short and sweet, hopefully really fast video. What is a Haji shop? Haji shop is a little cool place on base where you go and buy your Folkleys. You know, they're not real Oakleys at all. So we have you know, terms that we use for all their sort of, I don't want to say pirate or illegal, let's just say a good semblance of a good brand. So we call them Folkleys, so false Oakleys, Folkleys. We have Folexes, which is like your fake Rolex, your Folex. So you can buy your Folkleys, your Folex, your DVDs, your trinkets and keepsakes and little stuff, little banners that say Iraq or Afghanistan or I was there, blah, blah, blah. So anyways, if you like the video, you like this kind of like little trivial stuff to kind of give you a feel and give you a bit of the flavor of what it's like to be over there, hit the like or subscribe. As always, if you've got a question, comment, whatever, hit us up in the comments box, and we'll see you next time.